Hi guys, welcome to My Trucking Life 131. We are in Birmingham, waiting to load some houses, like the ones to my left. We've got to take them down to Exeter. Bit of a distance trip today, yeah. Might have a night out. We shall see. It all depends on where my backload's going to be, but I haven't looked how far Exeter exactly is like. I don't know, I haven't got the address for the drop yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a night out tonight. But I came prepared and I've had enough notice, so we might be going from Exeter up into Wales to go and pick up a coil, but it's hit and miss. Nothing's set in stone. It was just a rough idea what might happen. But what will happen is I'm going to load some wood and I'm going to take it down to Exeter. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a really long time since I've been down south. So, well, southwest I should say. I've been down to London really often and Swindon area and, as you know, Stonehenge. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I went so far across. It's been a long time. Back in one of my first tramping videos, or my first vlogging videos I should say, that's when we went down to, where was it? Near Torquay. Might have even been further than that, but I can't remember without looking back at the videos. But anyway, that's what we're going to do today. I've got a bit of confession. I recorded a nice intro this morning, reversing under my trailer and everything and getting set up, and like a muppet I've tried to well, the plan was to put it in to my phone and just start working on the voiceover for it while I was waiting to load. I've been here about 20 minutes now. But when I moved it in, when I put the SD card into the phone, it was it had still got all the videos from last night on and yesterday's vlog. So I've moved the one that I wanted to keep, which is just the one about showing the load. I'll try and work on stuff. What I'm going to do, I'm compiling a few clips of the loads and I'm going to try and work on a proper YouTube introduction. So if there's any clips that you'd like to see in an introduction, just let me know. Anyway, yeah, so I moved that one across and then deleted the rest, and like a retard I forgot to move the one that I'd kept into today's folder. So I've deleted today's introduction like a fool, and that's why you're watching me now instead. So I'm going to go and visit the bathroom and then try and get these guys to load me up. Alright, well, we're out of there. And just getting onto the M6 South. We're going to loop around. We could either go north and join the M5 southbound like that, or I'm going to carry on south and down the 42 and rejoin the M5 further south down there. Come on then, please. Thank you. So it's just two lifts really. It's a load of the floor panels, so they're not as symmetrical and simple as the other loads. So I've put four, hang on, 1, 2, I think it's 5 or 6 straps on it. More than enough for the weight, but just because they're a bit awkward, I want to cover myself with all the different parts. We've got 170 miles now to go. So brace yourselves for a long trip, guys. It looks like the destination's just off the M5 itself, so it's not going to be too much of a troublesome drop, hopefully. and then we'll have to find out where the backload's going to be. But looking at the time, I'm probably, let's see, I've done 43 minutes driving already. So I'm probably going to, I might just have my break before I go into the location, clear my drive time and then go and unload. Alright, well, nature's called me, so I've stopped off at Gloucester Services, which is a really modern, environmentally friendly kind of service station. For those who can't see, it's there underneath the hill. They've given it a fully grass roof, so it's really really futuristic and kind of like the Teletubbies when it's all in bloom and the grass isn't dead, that is. But yeah, it's really nice. It's got hardly any impact on the environment, as you can tell. It's got hardly any footprint as well, I guess, because of the grass roof. So yes, I'm just at a stop for a piddle. I thought I'd have me a 15 while I'm here, so show you Cinderella. Give her a nice polish yesterday. I say polish again, I keep using that word, I don't mean to. She's already got dusty, look, because of the dusty nature, never mind, but get her a good wash off so she can go to the ball. Wheels are already showing signs of dirt and dust, look, even though I only washed them yesterday. This is why I don't bother polishing them. Maybe I will, just to see how they polish up one of the days, but you know, it's an office at the end of the day. You don't see many people polishing their offices all the time. So yes, for those who haven't seen it before, it's a 2010 Scania top line R440, and isn't she just pretty beautiful? I love it. Real eye catcher in my opinion. I love the green. My favourite colour is green as well. So this is I'm taking just a floor pack. Before I went on my break, I re-tensioned all the straps, made sure they was all tight still. A few of them didn't budge, but this front pack, there's a lot, like, they're all odd shaped over the other side, so they bounced about quite a bit and loosened off, but I've tightened them all up again and they ain't going anywhere. Maybe that one slid in a tiny bit, but no, actually no, it hasn't, because of it's on an angle. So that's what we're taking to Exeter, guys. Come on, let's go. To Exeter we go again. Come on, Mr. Pentlands, in your own time, sir. Yes, it's such a little pleasant motorway services. Not like many of the other ones that are just an eyesore, in my opinion. Dark, dull places with horrible looking old-fashioned buildings, and just looking over Bird's head so I can see if anything's coming up the inside. I'm sure Bird will let me know if something was there. Even the fuel pumps, look, they're hidden away under the verges and the hills that they've recreated. And there's a really big farm shop inside, but I'm not interested in looking in there today. So let's get the hammer down. 104 miles left to go now. What a beautiful day it's turning out to be, guys. A few little wispy white clouds and clear blue skies in between. It's not the hottest of days yet though, it's only 12 degrees, but spring is definitely on its way. A bit of colour coming to the trees and the bushes nowadays, as opposed to the cold, dark, dull winter colours. Oh yeah, we're 16 mile away from our turn to get off. There's a service station on the junction that we're taking, so I'm going to pull in there for half an hour as well. I'm going to try and have me a power nap, I think. Can't beat a good half an hour power nap. Well, you can by having a 45-minute power nap, I guess. But yeah, we banged on time, banged on schedule. Let's hope it stays that way. Right, now's where the fun begins. The actual site we're looking for is called Great Woodcote Park, which is on that sign over there. But the thing with these new builds, they like making the roads really tight because they're getting as many houses in there as they can. Come on ladies, get out my way. Oof, they got their hands full. Oh, why have you come round the fucking corner? You genius. I ought to take his bloody back end off, the stupid sod. Right, so we've got to follow this up. And there's a green with a semicircle green on that we have to turn in. But oh, I see what he means now. This is ridiculous. Construction vehicles and I can't get it around there. I can't get in because of this girl here. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look here. He did advise me not to take this next turn. I'm going to have to try and take the one I just went past. Just as he was hanging up, he did say, I hope that car's gone. And I'm guessing that's the one he meant. We've got to get up that road there. Which would be nice if they hadn't put a big fancy green in the way. I ain't gonna make that turn with all those parked cars. Wow, you are really clever, aren't you? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I'm gonna have to try and make this one this way, I think. And then if I can't make that, I'm gonna have to knock the doors and try and find the owner of that pink car. Yeah, it's that Astra that's in the way now. Right, so I'm watching all the... Well, I could have gone that way the first time. Look at this. Whew. Nice Mercedes. And then we got to go. Ah, there it is. Now is it this first one here? Yeah, looks like it. I can see my mate's tyre marks. Put me lights on, eh? Being as people are having trouble seeing me. Somebody order some new houses. Makes you wonder why they don't build the houses further away and get closer to the main road. While we're in, well, it wasn't as awkward as I anticipated after all. Oh, don't stop on the corner, mate. Oh dear. Well, we're all empty now. We're not going for a coil like I thought. We're going back to get some more houses. So it's another 170 miles again, back up to where we got these from this morning. Well, there's been a bit of a change of course for today's actions. We've got to now go across the Severn Bridge instead. We're going to go over to Newport and pick up a coil. So luckily we got a £20 bill in the cab for these kind of situations, so I can pay over the toll. And then depending how my driving goes, I'll either get it back to the yard or not quite back to the yard. It's going to be too close to call yet whether I'll get back with the coil or not. So we're loading a steel coil, probably going to sheet it up looking at the weather, and then run it back into the yard. So let's get on to the Severn Bridge, shall we? Alright, share a receipt please. Thank you. And it's go, go, go! Right, that's the big bastard I got on. 21 tonne or 22.7 tonne I think it is. There you go. Time to have a laugh and try and fucking strap this thing up and sheet it as well. what a bloody farce that was. Oh dear. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes, which is really bad. It's exactly what I was dreading when I did it first on my own. But I've done it, and I can only get better at it. We got our coil on, obviously. It's 22.7 ton. Well guys, we're all out of there now. We've topped up at 38 point something ton. So we're not quite as heavy as we was the other day with the rebar on. But certainly feels heavy. It's hard to explain, but it feels a different kind of weight compared to the rebar. Obviously it's two different loads altogether, and it's a lighter load, but just to do with the positioning of the weight itself just makes the handling a bit different. But I haven't got enough experience with flatbeds to know, or to even explain it to you guys on the internet what the actual differences are. It just feels different because of how the weight's balanced in different places, as opposed to all the way across the trailer like the rebar is. But anyway, I don't think we're going to make it back up tonight. It took me a lot longer. Well, to be fair, it's the first time I've ever sheeted up on myself, so it took me just over an hour. But I don't want to be too hard on myself, but I feel like I should have done it quicker. But you know, the boss understands, and that's what's good about a company that treat people right, instead of a company that treat people like shit. But I'm not going to go back on that subject anyway. So we're going to find somewhere to park up tonight, as close as we well, I say as close as we can, but as convenient as we can to the yard to run him. And we're going to do some local work tomorrow. But we want to get a good distance back up if we can, leaving ourselves less to do tomorrow. One of the problems I've had with the with sheeting the load was the sheet itself, or the coil is too big for the sheet. I can't blame the sheet because the sheet was always the same size, but the coil we've got is just a tad too wide, so I can't quite bite the sheet on the edge of the trailer. Basically there's a gap, minimal gap, really small gap, it's unbelievable. But we're talking about 5 to 10 more centimetres width, and we'd have been able to snag the sheet on both sides. But as it stands, I've managed to just catch it on the one side, and the other side will hold tight, hopefully. But the weather's held up while I've done it, so that's good. I haven't got soaked. And now we're just gonna get going.